yet. It's kind of hard to find things nowadays. Doesn't just, oh, there's our Havdalah from the other night. Let's try this one more time. Should be coming on. People should have gotten some kind of information about this. There we go. Well, see, it's been already on for 30 seconds, and I've just been wasting my time kind of looking at my computer. Well, there's two of you. Hello, I can guess. I'm not going to guess. Used to be my wife was the first one on, but that's not the case anymore. Okay. Welcome to our third week. Third week of Elul. It's hard to believe that we've been already through 2 weeks of this. That means High Holy Days is coming up in 2 weeks. Really, 2 weeks from today. Last night and today. So that my thoughts are all there. And we've been talking in the last couple of weeks about the Shemitah, which is this 7th year that we're coming on right now, which is kind of a year of release for the land. But Shemitah, Rabbi Mark Margolius, who's the director of or one of the teachers at the Institute for Jewish Spirituality, he had this wonderful teaching that he passed to us that we could think about this week. And there are 3 questions that come on in it, and I thought that each day we could deal with one of these questions, leading us to Thursday, which kind of incorporates, the third question kind of incorporates the 2. So, the concept that he was talking about when it came to Shemitah are debts. Because in the 7th year, you're supposed to release all debts that are owed to you or that you owe to someone. And that's a really difficult concept in our modern day, right? Because if someone owes you money, then they owe you money, and there's no time where it's like, oh, it's been 7 years, I don't have to pay you anymore. But the way that Rabbi Margolius is talking about debts here is a little bit different. I'm reading, so that's why I'm looking off to the side. He writes, Shemitah can be understood as a practice of letting go, which is what we've been doing the last couple of weeks. Not only of land and material things. That's what we've been doing these last couple of weeks, right? We've been talking about what's our relationship to the land, what's our relationship to material things, what kind of power do we have over them, do they have over us? But of power we hold and wield in our relationships with others. That's what we're going to look at this week. For those of us whose power has been claimed by others, the Shemitah, by dissolving our debts, invites us to recover our autonomy and reclaim our control. Don't you have that person, like you could say something and they say something the exact opposite, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to give you the craziest example of this. This is probably a stupid example, but what am I going to do? When I was in 9th grade, we had a game, a baseball game. I was on a team against one of the other teams. It was a scrimmage. It wasn't even a real game. And they put me in as an umpire at first base. So I was the referee and I played at first. And it was a quick play, and I thought the guy was out. I called him out, and my coach jumps up and goes, he was safe! And so I'm like, out! He was safe! I go, yeah, safe. Literally the moment he said it, I changed my mind to say, okay, yeah, he was safe. Hold on, I'm going to shut this sound off. That coach had complete power over me, absolute power over me. And there are people in our lives that have power over us all the time. That's just one example of someone says something, I completely change my mind to agree with them because they have power over me, because I feel maybe I'm indebted to them because they're the coach. He's the coach, and he was going to be the one that gives me the job. Whatever it is, This practice this week is about how we hold and wield our relationships. It looks like the internet is not very good. It keeps on stopping on me here. I don't know if it does for you. Huh. Let's see. Yeah, well, it's on now. Um, the other side of it is the Shemitah practice invites us to notice moment to moment our natural ego based human inclinations towards attachments and whether to power or to the illusion of power or to a sense of ultimate ownership or entitlement. It encourages us to strive over and over to surrender that predilection. In other words, we need to notice two sides of us. Number one, we need to notice the times when we cower to other people because we believe we owe them something, they have power over us, they're more powerful than we are, that somehow we don't have the autonomy to be able to, overcome that person's power. And then on the other hand, we also have those moments where we, because we're ego-based, right? There's this human inclination to want power or the illusion of power. So there's that sense of ownership and entitlement that sometimes we have over another person. Oh, they're going to do this for me. Oh, they're going to do that for me. It's like the police song, Wrapped Around Your Finger, right? When anyone says, oh, he has her wrapped around his finger, she has him wrapped around her finger, she has her wrapped around her, he has him wrapped around her finger, it's like that person will do anything for them. And really, when it comes down to it, if someone allows that to happen, if they encourage that and just kind of use the person, that it's just dishonest, right? That we need to be in a place where everybody that we meet owes each other the same. That nobody has power over another person. And we need to notice that time where we have this attachment towards having power over others. It's funny, it goes both ways, and I think all of us have both sides. There's people where I'm just intimidated by them, right? Whatever their circumstances are. And there's other people that, I don't know if I push them around, but I don't show them the same kind of respect that I show this person that I think has power over me. And then there are those people that I'm in a relation with that we share the power equally. Those are kind of, I would imagine, are the ideal situations that we've all got power over each other in an equal way. The influence I have on you is the same as the influence you have over me. So that when we have some kind of conversation, the conversation goes back and forth. Sometimes I win, sometimes you win. It's very, very, it's equal. Instead of this idea that some of us are claimed by others, that they have power over us. And then there's others that we claim we have power over. The Shemitah is that time when we release that power. We release it. And for us, doing our meditation and whatever we're thinking of and the quiet time that we take or the mindfulness work that we do all the time is to notice when we feel as if our ego's getting in the way or notice when we feel like powering. And so there's a question that Rabbi Margolius asks, and I want to get this question in before we go quiet. Can you identify the debts you imagine are owed to you by others as a result of their words or actions? What stories do you tell about these debts? How did these debts come to be? Why do you have power over another? In what ways are you attached to these stories to explain to yourself who you are? And what might it mean if you and or they let them go? So in what way do you think you're owed by another person, like that you have power over that other person, that they owe you? What's the reason why you think they owe you? And then what's the story that you tell others to understand why that position is right? That's deep soul searching. Why do I feel, another way to put it is, why do I feel superior over anybody? So let's allow these thoughts to be. Let's allow our minds to go where they're going to take us for now. And let's go to our quiet time where we close our eyes and we think just about our breathing. And in that time, our mind's going to take us away, and let's just bring ourselves back. Right? And in the meantime, it may be the thoughts that come up in your head are those thoughts about who owes you? Who do you think owes you? And what's that story? And what do you tell people about that story and why that's right? Okay. Later we'll ask for safety and blessing, those feelings. Just directing our mind towards our breathing. How fluid is your breath today? How big? How small? How much does it make your stomach want to expand? Or your chest? As we move into our last 5 minutes or so, we ask for two feelings. A feeling of safety and a feeling of blessing. On each breath, may I feel blessed. May I feel safe. May I feel safe. May I feel blessed. Part of it is to understand the blessings you have as well. So easy to say, well, I don't have any blessings. So you ask for it. And at the same time, you conjure up what those blessings are for you. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. May I feel safe. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. May I feel blessed and safe. If you'd like to invite someone to stand in front of you in your mind's eye and offer these two to them, may I feel safe. May I feel blessed. I'm sorry, may you feel safe. May you feel blessed. May you feel blessed. May you feel safe. Just picture that person. I must have pictured myself in a mirror. May you feel safe. May you feel blessed. Now just bring it back to yourself in just a couple of breaths. May you feel safe. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. May I feel blessed. Let's just finish the way we started, just by concentrating on our breath. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's continue to think about the power that we feel people owe us. May you feel safe, and may you feel blessed.